YouTube. It's about 4 o'clock. My last 2 appointments didn't show up and I'm not satisfied. So there's this man that I always see. He's always at the same block. He has really long hair. I want to offer him a haircut. He's standing over there. We gonna see if he want this cut. What kind of haircut you trying to get? Or it don't really matter? You like it like super short, or you like
yours?
Like mine? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, this was a very fun haircut to do. As you can see, he has long, luscious hair. It was very matted. He told me he hasn't gotten it cut by a barber. He said in over 5 years. He would just trim it himself with scissors. I'm glad I could assist him in this and he could assist me with the video. You know some guy named Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah? I did him last year. How's he doing?
Good.
White guy. Big gray beard.
Like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah. The bull Bobby. That's a goat right there. So we just gonna chop it down. I got my 4-guard on there. And I'm going slow. I'm not trying to go too fast, not to yank his scalp or nothing. Because with matted hair, it's very dry. So you can't just yank it. You don't want the guard to pop off the clipper or anything. I have my wedge blade on this clipper. And around his hairline, I'm gonna just go with the green just because I didn't know what was under there. I didn't know if he was receding or if he had thin corners, so I didn't just want to, mow it down in that area. Same thing with the back. I'm gonna go with the green, and then I'm gonna go against. But I saw him like every day on my way to, the gym and stuff. I would see him and I'm like, nah, I gotta cut his hair. I just got to. And today was just the perfect opportunity. For those curious, I try to record at least 1 or 2 videos a day. This day, I just didn't record anything because my last 2 didn't show up, and so this was the perfect opportunity. I had extra time, so it worked out perfectly. And he was very appreciative, which I respect. We had a great conversation about the government and society and kids these days. It was a very enlightening conversation. Man, you can learn a lot from people who you wouldn't expect. Seriously. And the people you expect to have great conversations, they're the shallow ones who don't have no substance. So I'm not gonna get too into it, but man, this was a great conversation with this guy. And I didn't catch his name. I didn't. We were just so in tune with the conversation, I didn't catch his name. I know I asked him for it, but I think he mumbled it and I didn't catch exactly his name, so I'm not even gonna say what I think his name is because I don't want to get it wrong. So we're gonna wash his hair. And I'm gonna wash it twice. His hair was clean though, like it wasn't dirty or anything. It was dry, like it just hasn't been washed in a very long time. So once we, add that moisture back in there with the conditioner, I shampooed it twice. As you can see, the texture kind of changed. So we're gonna do like a skin fade with like a UK type style to it. A little UK inspiration. So Americans, we do like the line super sharp in the front. Some UK people do this. I'm gonna give them like a relaxed lineup in the front, if that makes sense. Like not super sharp. I believe he told me he was, I want to say he had some Spanish in him, but I'm not sure. I know we talked about it briefly. But so we're gonna give him a skin fade. As you can see, I left the fringe a little longer just to leave him that bangs area. And we just gonna skin him out on the side. So as you can see, he got that scar on the side. We're just gonna ignore that. Whenever there's like a scar or an area of hair that just doesn't grow, ignore it. The fade's still gonna come out clean. It's still gonna come out clean. And we're gonna bald them out right at the bottom. For the other side, we're gonna do the exact same thing. Midway through the fade, I'll like do the vertical bars just to keep them as dark as I can, and then finish out that fade. We're gonna connect the sides to the back. Now I know we're gonna get comments saying, "Oh, you should have did a comb over." I get it. I understand. That's exactly what I was thinking at first too. But I asked him what he wanted. Obviously, this haircut's gonna last him longer than a comb over and stuff. And this is a manageable haircut because you don't have to do anything to maintain it. You guys gotta understand those longer styles. You have to maintain that. You gotta wake up and do your hair and things like that. And this is just easier. That's a reason why I kind of got rid of my waves and my longer hairstyles. It was just too much to maintain. I'm waking up doing my hair for 10 minutes in the mirror. I don't have time for that. It's just not. Personally, that's me personally. As you can see, that fade in the back is blurry. So we're just gonna continue balding him out right at the bottom. And for the beard, he wanted it trimmed pretty short. I'm gonna trim it with my 2-guard against the grain. And then he wanted it faded in and then shaped up. Mustache also shaped up. So I got my 2-guard and I'm going against the grain. I'm gonna try and do this more often. I know you guys heard me say this before, but I cut in a neighborhood where it's like being gentrified. So there's good parts and then there's bad parts. So I can just walk outside and offer free haircuts to people, which I don't mind doing. Especially if it's for content. Like I said, value for value. So I'm gonna trim his mustache down a little bit and then shape it up. And shout out Easy Blade, use my promo code, it's on the screen for a discount. I'm gonna razor just his vertical bars and trim his eyebrows down just a little bit. They was a little bushy. I'm gonna add a little bit of powder. And I like the way the fringe is looking. It's looking real textured. This is the before. He was very appreciative of this haircut. We talked a little bit even after this. And this is the after.
Whole lot better.